Alright, what's going on, Forgotten Nation? I'm your host, FG, and welcome back to another Vinyl Hands-On video. And today we're revisiting Sonic the Hedgehog, having in the past looked at the Sonic CD3 LP. Today's vinyl is actually done by the same publishers, Data Disc. Believe it or not though, this is actually the very first official soundtrack from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise to be published to vinyl. Crazy to think about that a series that dates back to the 1990s never had any of its original soundtracks published to vinyl until now. Which, with the resurgence of vinyls in the 2010s, it taught us anything old can always become new again. And that's the perfect symbolism for the video game soundtrack that they chose here to be the very first. Today we're going hands-on with Sonic Mania's single LP. Just like the game, this is a love letter to the past of Sonic, but also brings a lot new to the table, and that's thanks to the composition work of Tee Lopes. What we have here isn't just a soundtrack that harkens back to Sonic's past, but is made to be something completely new and completely original. And it's incredible! The Sonic Mania single LP, originally pressed in 2017 by Data Disc, separate from their other Sega Genesis Mega Drive inspired pressings. Sonic Mania, also released in 2017, is a return to form as the first true Sonic game that captures the essence of the Sega Genesis era. To be more specific, the first games that made Sonic into a pop culture icon. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and even Sonic CD. Not only does Mania revisit levels that came from these games, but remixes them to include a new perspective and some game-changing gimmicks. Not all is remixing, as the game includes original zones that have never been seen before, such as the neon Broadway glamour of Studiopolis Zone, or the spaghetti western vibe of the Mirage Saloon Zone. Unfortunately though, this vinyl only focuses on the original composition pieces, so there won't be any music from the original zones. That said, what we do have here is still great, capturing that chiptune style you easily associate with Sonic, but also a style that's unique to the composer, Tee Lopes. With 16 songs total, this is a Sonic soundtrack that you shouldn't be missing out on. An interesting fact about Sonic Mania's developers, and I'm sure this is something that some may already know, it's one of the biggest reasons we were excited when this game was first announced, is that the developers are no different from me and you. They're fans of the franchise that wanted to give back in ways they could using their own unique talents. Tee Lopes is no stranger to the sounds of Sonic the Hedgehog, having done some arrangements in the past on his official YouTube channel that in recent times have even been recognized by Sega themselves. As a matter of fact, two of his most popular arrangements of Green Hill Zone and Spring Yard Zone have been used in some of Sonic's very own concerts, with the most recent being used in the Sonic Symphony for its 30th anniversary. It's really cool to see your music come full circle and recognized in the franchise that you adore so much. But as a matter of fact, after Sonic Mania, Tee Lopes has become an integral part of Sonic's composition, having done some more arrangements for Team Sonic Racing, as well as some of the side projects like Sonic Mania Adventures. It's really cool to see how you start as a fan, but become an integral part of the franchise, being recognized as one of the go-tos for the classic era, just as Jun Senoue is known for the Sonic Adventure era. It's really cool. Part of that though is also the uniqueness that is Tee Lopes. It's honestly hard for even me to describe. I want to say it sounds like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but has that twang and funk of Sonic CD's Japanese soundtrack. That's the best way I could put it, because even I don't really know how to describe it myself. But part of that just leaks into the charm that is Sonic Mania, both its original score and its rearrangements of some of the original stages, as I mentioned. But let's talk about Sonic Mania's vinyl. The first thing you'll see front and center is that the presentation here is very similar to the game's box art and artwork. The first thing you'll see is Sonic in his Mania form, which is an homage to the classic era Sonic, potbelly and all, but still has this modern look to it with sharp colors and accents. It looks great. Not only on top of that, we also have the style unique to Sonic Mania with the yellow background, some of the streaks of green, red, orange, and it's highly presentable here. Similarly, on the back side, we have the track listing, but they also have this effect of the foreground being in complete shadows to give this kind of outlined look of Green Hill Zone. And I believe there's even Sonic, Tails, and Knuckle down below. Immediately, I just love the presentation of this. You could argue that with the front, it's not the most unique yet. But wait until you take a look at the inside, because the artwork here is exclusive only to this vinyl. Here we have some original artwork of Sonic Mania's Green Hill Zone Act 2, unique with the zip line, the giant tiki totems, and being in this perspective where it's kind of behind the mountains and the waterfalls. In any case though, this is some really high quality artwork that looks amazing. And it's definitely one of the reasons any collector would want to have this. It looks great. Not only on top of the Mania art style, but even just having this look of classic Sonic in action. Vibrant colors, great details, I love it. And the sad thing is, you never see if it's closed up on the shelf, it's only when it's open. But again, I just love the look of it. Presentation, it's the inner artwork that gets my award points, though I do wish it had some original artwork for its outer sleeve. Taking a look at the inner sleeve though, it's actually one-to-one with the game's box art. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, everyone's here from the Genesis era. But more originally, let's take a look at the back side where we actually have some artwork of the hard-boiled Heavies. And taking front center is the Heavy King, but then the other ones are down low. These are some of the primary antagonists you'll see in Sonic Mania as you play through. They're treated as both mid-bosses as well as main bosses. It's cool to see some artwork of them here. And again, it's also high detail, similar of what you expect from Data Disc and their regular art cards. Unfortunately, there is no art card here, which is a bit of a shame. The thing is, and I really don't like this sleeve is not the most durable. Since the time I've had this, which has probably been maybe 2 years now, there's already a split stream on the bottom from every time I would put it back in. Now this could also be on my part because I might be maybe too aggressive with the vinyl, but durability wise, I feel like one day this will just destroy the bottom. I've put a piece of paper on the inside to try to slow this down, but the point is, it's not the most, it could have been stronger. It definitely could have been stronger. But art wise, I think it looks great. Now let's take a look at the main package, and that is the vinyl. This is the translucent blue that's made to mimic the color of Sonic. And whereas this is different from, say, other vinyl pressings like Brave Wave Sonic Adventure 2, this is translucent, which only harkens back to the idea of Mania, where the designs of Sonic and Friends is made to be more shiny in comparison. And I think going for this translucent reflective definitely adds to that idea of being something unique at the same time. Overall though, I like the look of it, Act 1, Act 2, and as far as I can tell, it plays pretty good. Very minimal pops and crackles, if any at all, and that's actually pretty unique for something like a translucent disc. So, how's it sound? Here's a couple of samples I've selected from this vinyl pressing. Let's take a listen to Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania really is a true return to form for the franchise, even if this is just a one-off deal. The one thing that really baffles me though is that this is the one instance where the fans did it better than Sonic Team themselves. And considering that the follow-up to this was Sonic Forces, really leaves me looking gloom for the franchise's future. And at the time of this recording, with everything that happened with Sonic Colors Ultimate, I just really hope that this next game in the series will either make or break. I still love Sonic the Hedgehog, but I'm actually really scared of what the future holds, because there's a lot riding on this next game. If it's not good, then the only thing I can stand by is the music. Because with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 games, the soundtracks of Sonic the Hedgehog have never let me down. And Sonic Mania is no exception. Not only is the presentation quality of this one peak performance, but this is a great one for any fan of the series or even just any music collector. Now, the one problem I have with this is that, and this might be subject to opinions, but it's not complete. And I don't mean with the classic zones. I even mean some of Tee Lopes' own original work. Just to name a couple of songs on the top of my head, there's the alternate opening theme that plays if you sit at the title screen for a little bit, not counting the one from Hyper Potions. There's the alternate boss theme that plays during stages like Studiopolis Zone. There's the supersonic music, which is original. What else do we have? There's the supersonic battle at the end of the game. There's the credits theme, the very first one that plays. Or even one of the bigger ones, how about the file select screen? That's not even in the vinyl soundtrack. I think that would have been an easy one to add in there. The point is, there's still a lot that's on the cutting board that I think should have made the cut here, but just weren't. But at the same time, I still would really love to see some of the classic zones music appear here, especially since they are new arrangements created by Tee Lopes. So Sega, if anyone's watching this, I want to see another Sonic Mania vinyl or even a complete set that's got all the music from the game. Considering the work that Tee Lopes has done, this should be easy money. I really want to see it happen. Honestly, this is one of my favorite soundtracks in the series to date, so I just really want to see some more on vinyl. But hey, I really do love this pressing by Data Disc. My only peeve is the inner sleeve. I do wish they stuck with their normal sleeves from other vinyls that we've shown off in the past, as a matter of fact. But otherwise, everything here is great, and I would easily recommend this to anyone with a turntable. So that's gonna do it for this hands-on session. My favorite song of the session is Wildstyle Pistolero, the Knuckles theme for Mirage Saloon Act 1. It sounds like it would actually come from Sonic Adventure in some ways. It just needs some lyrics. Just saying. But hey, if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to comment down below. And if there's any vinyls in stock, I'll be sure to add a link down below as well. So be sure to check it out if you want to get your hands on this one when they do have some more available. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. And keep your reality in check.